feels like Manchester today, the rain comes down and the creek's in full flood, a bit like Durham where your dad comes from, Claudia. But it's a bit of a Northern England day, but there's warmth in our hearts as we talk about our wellbeing programs here at Scotch. Now, before we get into wellbeing, we want to know why you're wearing an apron and why you're called Pogue. Claudia, tell us a bit more about that.
Well, in Year 6 we are currently doing a thing called a migration project, of where we study someone who has migrated, and I chose Pogue because I really like cooking.
And Pogue comes from where?
Malaysia.
And has she won MasterChef?
No, but she's came second.
Oh wow! So she has actually been on TV and that's amazing stuff.
Yeah.
And you like cooking too. That's all part of your well-being.
Yeah.
So we've had a well-being week in the school recently.
Yes.
And what exactly happened during Wellbeing Week?
Well, in Wellbeing Week, each day there's a different focus, and we are doing lots of different things like listening to music in class, doing yoga, doing fitness, and just random wellbeing stuff, I guess.
Absolutely fantastic. And I have here also Sarah Lane, our wonderful Year 6 teacher, who did the thinking behind the Wellbeing Week. Now, wellbeing is a vital part of our strategic plan. We believe well-being drives everything, and therefore making students aware of yoga and diet and all those sort of things is really important. So is that the thinking behind this? And are there other programs that we do too?
Yeah, so the thinking behind the Wellbeing Week was to actually have students take action and actually have them being visible on the ground, promoting, I guess, wellbeing across the school. Our Year 6s are leaders in the school, and Claudia and her team did a wonderful job organising things like health hustles. The students from the ELC to Year 6 all enjoyed. It's a great opportunity for students to be agents in their learning and actually direct their learning and have purposeful opportunities.
The challenges of adolescence are coming thick and fast to Year 6s, and you're a co-captain in the Year 6, Claudia, you're a leader in Year 6. It gets more complicated into the middle school. We know that as parents, we know that as children too, we can sense it coming. So we are, I guess, supporting these young people to prepare for that particularly difficult part of their lives.
Absolutely, so getting kids to actually think for themselves and actually think about strengths, weaknesses, pros and cons for making decisions, but also thinking about the why. So, you know, why is it important to eat healthy food? Why is it important to think about my screen time? You know, it's not just adults barking, you know, rules at students. Yeah.
Absolutely. So Claudia, good habits. I hear good habits,
Yeah.
good regular habits. What are your particular well-being habits, would you say, that you had, or routines?
Well, I like doing a lot of sport and like being just socially aware as well with all of my friends and making sure that I'm keeping up with all of my friendships, as well as eating healthily and being aware of
How
what
did
I'm
you
doing.
find the yoga?
It was really fun, actually.
Your first time doing yoga?
No, I've done it before.
And what do you gain from the yoga sessions?
Well, like in the sessions, you feel really good because you're stretching, and then afterwards you feel really relaxed and like you forget all of your problems because you're just focusing on yoga.
It's critical that we prepare young people in the terms of their well-being, because that will drive their academic engagement, it will drive their engagement in sport and music and drama and all the other parts of school life. And therefore that's why we have this rich life at Scotch, because the well-being focus is where it starts, and then we can go out and be engaged in all parts of school life. So thank you, Sarah.
Thank
you,
you.
Claudia, for contribution to our conversation today. And long may we continue to drive well-being more deeply in our organisation. That's what our strategic plan says. And long may the sun shine in our hearts.